It is time for our King of Games climb in Rush Duel Gold 5. We're going first with the brand new Luke deck, the MIRAGIAS, the brand new skill, the GAIASTRIKE I think it is. And this is a deck that is okay. I think it's just kind of okay. It can brick. I've had hands where you see all 5 of your big dragons and that completely sucks, right? That sucks. This deck's main weakness, I guess, is that the skill doesn't let you get around big bodies, right? You've got MIRAGIAS, of course, that can crash until 25, control by battle, that's cool. You've got your MIRAGIAS, which can reduce level 7 or lowers, but against level 8s, like Asana's deck, or Mimi's deck, or Maximum's, it's not so good with, so you have got to play things like Talismanic Seal Array to get around it. So hopefully, we can have some good games, fingers crossed, but Asana is not on her own skill, she's on Hammer Crush. Going for locking down my back row, that's fine. In for Nestle, milling 2, not seeing a good card to mill, but I guess bringing out a Large Sorcerer is going to be fine. 15 body is not bad, but do you have the Dragias? Because I've got a feeling, no! Okay, no Dragias in hand, that is big for us. Hopefully, turn 2, let's see how things go. We've got, first of all, not too shabby, right? If that back row is anything impactful, then it's not going to be that fun, but we can go for a brand new MIRAGIAS, and then we'll play the effect, we'll get rid of our MIRAGIAS in hand, and reduce down, I guess, the Large Sorcerer, and sure, the Bold Tricorn. That's fine. Set card face down, go combat, hopefully this will go through to 5,000 damage in the face. That is very, very big, because there is no way, right now, she can do 6k damage in one turn. Of course, you've got Talismanic, and you've got Dragias, and some more big bodies. Hammer Crush going to hit the brand new Talismanic. Not so great for us, but we'll see where things go here. Go another 7. Talismanic. Your hand is not very good, is it? It's just not very good. You're not seeing big bodies. That is rough. Now, of course, if a Dragias comes down now, then we are kind of, we're good. We're good. You know, all we need is a normal summon, and we have got it. Or 2 normal summons, and we've got it. So, fingers crossed, give me a dragon to the back row. We've got, okay, even better. Even better. The Bold Tricorn, mill Bold Tricorn, gonna knock down the back row, summon the Creebot, in for our lovely MIRAGIAS. We could play the skill, but there's no real point in going and doing that. We're just going to go in, swing in, go to combat, battle phase, attack in, onto game number 2. And we've got a Gavin, okay. Don't see him ladder that much, so it could be an archive skill. It is an archive skill, so probably Blue Eyes or Hyper Ladies are my go-to guesses. Let's see though, what he's got. 30 cards, that's standard. Opening hand isn't great, but we are going second, or going first, sorry, I can read. But this is a very, very simple set 3 pass. Right, we save MIRAGIAS next turn. If he's got Yamaruda for some reason, we can at least crash with this. Like, that's the good thing about MIRAGIAS, is that you can just crash into the big bodies, and then get a second attack off, which I actually didn't realize this card did, until about 5 minutes before recording. So, that kind of shows you that the deck already is doing well, without me knowing the card does what the card actually does. And we've got another very, very good hand. So, let's go flip you. We'll play Inferno, go and pop the back row there. It is a Recital, very, very good. Let's go Silph. We could not play this yet. We can go for our MIRAGIAS though. 1 and 2. We're not getting much use out of the skill yet, which is kind of nice. Discard you, reduce these 2 down to 0. And if that back row is nothing, and this draw here gives us access to a body, then we've won on turn 3. But it didn't, so we haven't won yet. Unfortunate, but that is still 5,000 damage straight to the dome, which is pretty deadly. Again, it's kind of like last duel. This doesn't happen often, right? This doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's very funny. Shield and sword, okay, going for the Essel. We're going to turn off the slime because there's no way you can deal 6,000 damage this turn. Interesting, milling down the Cavalry Trigger Drago and milling Blast Rolls. I wonder why. I guess if you've got Talismanic in hand, you need more bodies in the graveyard. That could be the reason why you're doing that. Let's let's see where things go. Maybe, nope, okay, nope. Going down for Trigger Drago. That is fine. +1 body, 2 bodies. Going to combat, swing in. That's fine. Now we've got to find 1,000 damage, which is going to be easy. The answer is... no. Do we have a creep on the graveyard? We do not. Oh, that would have been so big. Been so big, but we can go and crash with this. Rather than wasting these, that does work out. We'll summon our MIRAGIAS, and then we're going to play the skill. Finally, so the skill is cool because A, it makes this card live 100%, right? That is a good thing. I'm going to take the... leave you in deck, that's fine. But it does make it so that for the next 2 turns, well, for this turn and the next one, your Dark Dragons deal half damage. And that's not great. We could go for True to Doomed here, to be fair. But I feel like we're going to be fine. So let's swing in, attack in, destroy this. Attack in again, that's fine. 4k life. No cards in hand is, again, I mean, it is Thunders, so we have just kind of given them a really big power play there. Okay, Skill Boost Defense Mode deals piercing. That's 25. How much can you do to get towards 4k? Going for a second Duck Bill is interesting. In for the Trigger Drago. Now, that is going to gain some attack points. Sure, the skill, does that set me to 0? Because if it does, then it doesn't. Lethal, yes. Oh, no, Buffered Slime is like, oh, I forgot we had this card. Okay, so attacking it now, dealing 2,000, that's going to be, what, 12, 14, takes us down to 28. So playing that next is going to be the correct line of play, right? So let it go through. He attacks in again. We play now. We're high on life points. All we need to see, again, is some more big bodies. He could just scoop. He's not going to. Do not brick me. I mean, we've won, right? We've still won, which is good, but it wasn't in the way we wanted to. Alright, so let's go discard the Essel, go and pop you, summon some Phaedrus, summon Dragonite, summon a Torero, and we've got a crash, a kill, and then 1 lethal in for game. 1, 2, and 3, on to the next duel. Bit of a misplay on that one, but sure, we still won in the end. On to the next one. Okay, Roman, so probably going to be on the brand new Psychics. This will be, no, she's not. She's on an Archive skill as well, but on a rank up. I believe they might be on Gold 5. This might be the King Games rank up, which, oh, going second seeing Essel is a very, very nice thing to see. Now, hopefully, we can hit the one off Dragias in the deck. That'd be big. But if not, any of our big bodies would be fine. Even, you know, another 1500 would be cool as well. Hopefully, this is going to be... I mean, not Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is kind of a bad matchup with MIRAGIAS. Setting the 7th row Magician. No, this is Blue Eyes, right? You've gone Torna. This is 100% Blue Eyes. And 3 silver... Okay, sure. But let's go Essel. Go Mill 2. Unfortunately, we're seeing the Torero. Now, Torero is not better than these two, so this isn't great. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a nice hit here. We've got Tribute to the Doomed. A very, very good hit. Now, hopefully, okay, it's Blue Eyes. Fair enough, we'll do a 25 to the face, and back row is nothing. It could be a Inferno, like we've got. It could be, what else could Blue Eyes play? Talismanic. It could be Talismanic. It could be Burst Stream. It is going to be a bit of a challenge, depending on the card we see, right? If we draw into MIRAGIAS, then it's not going to be great, because Blue Eyes and Bright Dragon are 8s, and this doesn't work against 8s. If we see MIRAGIAS, then things are looking up. Keeping a body in hand is interesting. Of course we see the MIRAGIAS. Now, we could guarantee that we see our guy next turn. That could be an option we do. Like, we could here go GAIASTRIKE, and I think we do, go and grab the MIRAGIAS. Because now we know the next turn we're guaranteed to pull off the summon. So I think, I mean, here also we could go and summon him now and get 2 attacks off, right? That could be a thing we do, but I don't want to waste it into a Blue Eyes matchup, right? I don't want to waste it. So let's go him, Dragonite, and just go in with 3 attacks. If it's negate attack, fine. It's not. Ooh. You really haven't had a fun time, right? Going for your Soul Drake as well. You've not had a fun time, right? Of course, we got rid of the Trip to Doomed. Huh. So I'm going to assume it is Talismanic's face down. That's all it kind of could be. Or again, its Inferno is going to, of course, reveal Kyberman to add the Blue Eyes Bright Dragon, which is a very, very powerful skill. Of course, now you can guarantee clear one of my Miragiases. It just depends on if you've seen that Legend Blue Eyes. And you have done. Ooh. Okay. That is... Oh, and you're on the Vassal package, okay. Right, that's cool. That's neat. Can you play this, though? You can do this, you can play this, right? Yeah. Shuffle back Torna, and yes, still grab back Righteous. You could go and do that. We've got a pop from the Blue Eyes, right? Clear 2, take some damage. But that's okay-ish. And I say ish because Blue Eyes is a 3000 body. And without seeing Talismanic, we can't clear 3k bodies. Right? It's just impossible in our deck, right? I believe there's nothing right. Troops of Doom, of course, can do that. We could go for Torero, but again, that can't clear it, so also not great. But this is going to be a very... Ooh. We don't lose here. We don't lose here. Right, we know that back row is nothing. Just hopefully, fingers crossed, we can see... we don't see, actually, a new High Dragon. I'm not very happy with that. We could just go and set face down, right? But then we're going to be taking 25 anyway. That's the thing here, is I think we've lost this one either way. Because we could go for... like, we could summon this guy out, right? And then we could set these two. He just clears over them, attacks in, and wins. At least with this, he's got to clear Metagias, which is fairly easy to do. Which is not great. It's not great. We'll play Inferno, because why not? It was Inferno, so either way would have traded. We say, you know what, we'll take less damage, we're not doing damage this turn anyway. That's besides the point. We'll play Metagias effect, go to you, and just swing in for 25, clear this, and then we can't do much else. It's just going to come down to have you got 2 vanillas, right? Because that's the thing, attack 500, 2 vanillas does it. So Roman's going to have to brick really, really hard to not win this turn. You have got access to your Bright Dragon again, so that's going to be a GG's from me. Going on to the next one, fair play. Okay, finally, a Yuga. This is more like what we see on Rush Ladder anyway. And of course, on his own skill, so it could be 7th Axel, could be Magnum Overlord, could be Light Machines. Gonna gain a rank on level up, and we've opened, again, not great, but it's going first. So, you know, seeing the Gay attack is actually really big. Just the issue is, do you fire this off turn 1? And it really depends on the deck Yuga's on. If it's Magnum Overlord, I don't think so, we save it for Magnum Overlord. If it's anything else, then fair game. Going for the Flare Sorcerer, okay. So it could be either 7th Axel or could be Magnum Overlord. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Just gave him too much information there. Just too much. It could be Negate Attack, could be the Buffered Slime. But let's see. We've drawn. Not too bad, but we still don't know what he's rocking. We still don't know, so... Going to... Oh, this is a little bit rough one. A bit rough, because we could overplay into this, right? Buffered Slime is big. However, this could be a really, really, really big play. We are going to play the skill to, I guess, it doesn't matter, right? But we can go for some really big damage. Now, the only way this backfires, the only way, is if this is Magnum Overlord. Which it probably is. You know, it probably is, but he's now going to be on, you know, one big attack away. 1850. Just if he sees Magnum Overlord, then it's over. But I feel like you're playing 7's Road Axel. You're on default sleeves. You've not played a skill yet. You're playing 2 cards in your hand. If you've hard opened 3 Maximum pieces, that'd be crazy. But I don't believe you have. I don't believe you have. No, okay, yep, definitely 100% 7th Axel Road. You can't, you can play the effect of your Wonder Splat, right? And attack over this, but that's, oh, and there's the boy, 7's Road Magician, Yuga vs Luke, anime rivals. We, of course, are the better player. So we've opened the negate attack. So we're going to win this one, which is going to be fairly straightforward. Go on, go combat, swing in. Gonna play my face down. You missed the 50-50. There we go, negate attack. The duel is now over. Unless we don't see high level. Oh, it couldn't have been over in a better way. Here comes the boy, OG, multi-strike dragon DRAGIAS. It's been a very long time since I've played this card in Rush Duel. Right, it's been a few months, right? Dragons were very good back in October, and now he is back in the game, and we can go and attack twice. We can also play troops if we wanted to, go for Torero. Either way, we've got a very easy win here. Let's go return, like just return 1, 2, and 3, because we're just going to BM for the fun of it. Potentially pull a high level dragon. We don't. We could play this card, we're not going to. Let's go Talismanic him as well, because again, why not? It's just funny. Make 7's road super duper weak. Go combat, swinging with DRAGIAS number 1, swinging number 2. That is lethal. On to the next duel. Fingers crossed, potentially could be a mirror match of the brand new skill, or it could be old skill. It could be Hammer Crush Deal, so generic aggro. It could be that as well. And we're going first, which seeing Essel going first is never the best. But we've opened, you know, if he does clear our board, right, then seeing double Talismanic is not bad, because we can summon MIRAGIAS, make attack point 0. If we see another 7, that's 5,000 damage, potentially. But no, going for the triple set. So both of us haven't got like the best hands in the world, which is interesting. We've got negate attack, which makes our hand way better. Let's go for MIRAGIAS. Going 1 and 2. Gonna play our skill. Gonna get double attack off. I'm going to assume that you are on dragons. And so I'm going to go and get rid of the MIRAGIAS, right? Even though they can crash with each other, right? And that's a good thing. I like MIRAGIAS reducing down by a good chunk. So let's attack him for 1. Oh, there is nothing. Okay. It could be a recital. It is. Fair play. Fair play. Another one? Potentially? No? Okay. Okay. So these being limited to only attacking a second monster is interesting. Like, it's not as good as DRAGIAS, but I guess it gets you out of certain situations, which is nice. But Luke isn't seeing that great of a field. Now, we know the back row is nothing. At least the middle one is nothing. God, we've not had like the best games today, have we? Our opponents haven't been like getting the insane opening hands, which maybe... Ooh. You are on it. You are on the new skill. Or not. Which is interesting that you're going down that route. Because I now just pop this and then... Yeah, I mean, like sure, we go Talismanic, right? Talismanic, return 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 to do anything in this turn, right? And then we reduce down the MIRAGIAS. We can't play the effect of this, which is unfortunate. And we can go and play Inferno, though, to go and pop this back row. Ooh, for a freeze, that would have been pretty devastating. We can then go for Torero probably here. I'm going to... do we set this, like, and we can deal a good chunk of damage here? Like, that could be something we do as well. But I kind of want to save this for potentially the future, so I guess we go for that, right? And then go attack in. 2500. Very cool. Dragons probably have a 14 defender. No, it was 0. Okay. Like, you don't know. It could have been Winged Dragon Guard in the Fortress, right? Come on. Play the skill. Make my guy super weak. Attack in. Picture. I was tempted to play this little engine, but I'm not a big fan because it does turn off your level 4 lowers, and so it's only really useful when you know you have a massive play. And he's got a Prismatic MIRAGIAS. Okay. True to the Doomed. Going to be destroying my MIRAGIAS. Are you not on a new skill? Are you not on it? Because, like, you know you can just, like... you can play the skill, and you could have, like, attacked in and crashed. Right? That would have worked fine. That is really, really odd, and... we've kind of screwed ourselves a little bit, admittedly a little bit. We have got to get some dragons in the graveyard, so that is annoying, but we can go in for MIRAGIAS. We can then play MIRAGIAS to go and get rid of the drag. Wait, no. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. So I think we're going Talismanic, returning 4, making you weak, summoning the Bolt Tricorn, setting Troops are Doomed, swinging in for 25, negate attack. Okay, fair enough. We've got our own, right? So we're not RV just yet. A little bit close than I was expecting, given he's not playing the skill, but maybe he knew that potentially he wanted to wait for next turn, go for massive play. Going for Triad Drago. Oh, you're on Resonance. To be fair, that might be the better way to play the new cards, just because on Resonance you do get that attack point buff, which you don't get with the skill, right? That is one of the big downsides. There's no real way for your smaller bodies to kind of clear the medium-sized bodies, and even your bigger bodies can't do that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Right, hitting the wrong one is fine. Now, Talismanic going all in. Okay. Little does he know, we have gone negate attack. And we know his middle back row is nothing, which is interesting. Right, it could be another Talismanic. He could be like sitting on it just thinking, you know what, we'll bluff it. Go into combat. We are going to go and hit you with negate attack. Now, if we see another 7 and a 4, we can... I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really make a difference, right? So, you know what? Just to make sure, let's go Inferno. Pop this. It was a Pierce. Right, okay. So... Well, this is also really rough. Actually, no, it's not. That's insane. Let's go Torero. Let's summon into the new boy MIRAGIAS. 1 and 2. We'll then play MIRAGIAS' effect by discarding out MIRAGIAS in our hand to go and reduce 1, and then go and reduce a second one, and that should be enough for lethal. Now, we could here. This does 2 attacks anyway. Either way, doesn't matter. Let's go combat. Attacking for 1, 5, attacking again, and end it off with MIRAGIAS. Direct lethal. Very, very nice mirror match. Let's do one more, and then probably lose it. Okay, final duel versus a rower. You don't see rower on ladder that often anymore. Now, it could be Hammer Crush Deal. I believe he has that. It could also just be Royal Rebels. And this is a matchup that, in the Challenger Cup versus Tomatosaurs, I did not like playing against. And of course, again, we're going first, and we see double Essel. Konami, please. Right, like, we've gone second once this video, I think. We played Essel, and it didn't hit a good mill. Every other time, gone first. Well, I can't remember what the Rebel skill does. Of course you see the Essel, of course you do, and of course you mill into 2 of your big aces. You cannot make it up. You can't make it up. Double Essel. Right, so even if you milled it badly, you just milled again. And there's a second, there's a Doom Medal. So you're not clearing the entire board. I can't remember what your skill does. We can double attack in with these 2. So, but it's going to come down to the wire, I think. Summon the Steel Strike Dragon. And then we go for GAIASTRIKE. We get rid of this. Add to our hand. The attack's got to go through. If it doesn't, then it's very bad. If it does, it's very good. Negate attack. Oh, no, okay. Okay. You let one go through, but you let the second. You are. That is... Buffered Slime. Okay, it was Buffered Slime. That's fine. We're just attacking again for the fun of it. And what'd you mill? You milled another Royal Rebels. Right. Okay, so... Last back row could be... Well, not back row removal because you don't really play it, right? Unless it's a Hammer Crush. So... Could be Talismanic. Gonna be my guess. You have used a lot of your Rebels though. Right, you've used what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And you're probably playing 6 or 7. Death Doom Requiem. Right. Place up to 2 on your field. And that's all it does, right? You can't add any. Oh, you do play the Fire Breath, okay. Right, that's okay. Because we still get to draw 1 anyway. So, that's fine. Just building a wall. The wall probably isn't going to be enough. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. We can go Dragon's Fire Breath. Summon you. Pop stop defense. Really? Do I wanna... I feel like we could do this here. Because if he does have negate attack, then we don't have to survive for him to get the board nuke off. So I think that works. Do we Dragons return here? We don't need to. It is done. Bro is dead. Let's go through the deck. So this is the list we're running. It is pretty straightforward dragons. We're playing as many of the ace monsters as we can do because these two are limit 3s, which is still really, really annoying. But this guy, I think, would have been better a little bit earlier on. But at the moment, we've got Cyburst, we've got Blue Eyes, we've got Mimi stuff that this doesn't really do that well against, but MIRAGIAS, though, is surprisingly the MVP clutch card in a lot of games, right? Having that immunity to being destroyed by battle is so big, and again, I only realized I had this literally right before recording the video. I was playing the deck for a while, just like not playing him, because I thought he can't really clear situations, but he can do. He's really, really good. What would I change about the list? I think that Essel can work really well if you go second, right? We saw today I was not getting going second. It wasn't happening. This Dragon's Return sometimes is a bit of a brick. Maybe playing another Talismanic is the way forward, but sometimes it can come in clutch. Get rid of this and bump this to 3, right? That could also be a viable way of playing this. I'm not sure. I do quite like the variations we've got, so I'm gonna try hit cog with it. If I do, it'll be the title of the video. You know, King of Games Dragon deck, right? That'll be the title. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do before the video goes up. But yeah, overall, a pretty fun deck, more than I was kind of expecting, and we'll see what the rest of Rush Duel's new box has to in store for us in the next video. So thanks for watching, and adios.